Hey everyone, I'm Sam Wright, and you're listening to Metal Gear Mondays, the first edition. You're going to hear some stuff in these episodes about links that aren't right for Patreon and other things. You can ignore those and in your head replace them with patreon.com/Metal Gear Mondays and facebook.com/Metal Gear Mondays or Twitter @Metal Gear Monday. Thanks, character limits. Okay, bye.
This week on Metal Gear Mondays, video killed the radio star.
It's in my mind and in my car.
Ladies and gentlemen, freaks and geeks, boys and girls, this is Metal Gear Mondays, the Metal Gear podcast, where we tackle the series from top to bottom, start to finish, left to right, in and out, in book club style fashion. As always, I'm your host, Alessio Summerfield, and this week I am joined by Samuel Wright.
Des mine's there.
And Isaac Lynn. He's shooting a thumbs up.
Pablo. Pablo.
And our guest from last week is back to join us. Good old Nick Ziegler. Thank you so much for taking the time to come on out again.
Howdy doody, bang bang, finger guns. That's how I say hi.
I had to give you the there's mines there because number one, we were talking about earlier, and I had to do it for you. And number two, this is the first time we've ever done this on video, and people need to see the emotion and the feeling behind the line.
Yeah,
There's
so to let everybody know,
There's mines there.
this is the first Metal Gear Monday podcast that we are actually doing a video component, and this is something that we're going to try and do moving forward. So you guys should check out the GeekTime YouTube channel.
Is this one actually going to be released?
Yeah, dude, totally.
Yes, Isaac.
We'll censor
I
your
swear
face.
to God, if I put myself through all that bullshit
I wasn't
and this
ready.
does not get released,
I
I'm gonna be pissed. I'm gonna be upset.
So Sam, where can people find this video when it goes live?
If you go on to the YouTubes, where the GeekTime Network
Cool.
on YouTube. Problem is, we need a certain amount of followers before I can just change the URL, so it's a bunch of letters and numbers right now. So we'll just put that in the show notes.
Yeah, so you guys get on it and subscribe so that we can fucking give you guys a more concise URL.
Can you search? Can you search like Geek Time or whatever and find it on YouTube?
I think so.
Okay.
I tried.
So it'll be the GeekTime
It's-
Network.
Yeah.
Isn't there a link on the website?
There will
No,
be.
there will be though.
So there's a little bit of a catch-22. In order to get a custom URL, you have to have subscribers, and then in order to have subscribers, you have to have a URL to send people to. So that sucks. Thank you, YouTube.
Yep.
All right.
Fuck.
Super backwards.
So for the uninitiated, this is the off-week content. This is our side op. Our side ops usually just consist of us reading fan responses and talking about some off-topic stuff to kind of keep things fresh and talking about some Metal Gear, but also kind of filling some time so that we don't inundate ourselves with a shit ton of editing. So for this week, we actually do have some responses. We've got some iTunes reviews, and we've got a fun little thing that we're going to do to start it all off. Sam,
Is it a game?
Before
game.
we start it all off, I want to issue an apology to Wes Pomeroy for not remembering who sent the email to me about the end picture.
Thank you, Wes.
Thank you, Wes. Now, to move on here. So, last time we recorded, Isaac got 30 subscribers. The 30th subscriber
Called him out.
was Matt Campbell. Called him out. Matt Campbell, who Liquid Metal Mike wrote us back and clarified that is not him, but that he is honored that whoever it is used the picture he drew.
Man.
Plot
So
thickens,
you have
guys.
Mike's approval.
The plot
The mystery is still alive. We don't know who
mystery.
Matt Campbell is.
Well, I got to tweet at him or something.
You
No,
do.
no. I love this mystery.
That's your. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh shit! So
Yeah. Backtrack.
So Matt Campbell has tweeted 2 more tweets.
Oh, shit.
Read them out.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. Tweet number 2, or tweet number. Whoa, okay. 3 tweets. Okay. Tweet number 1.
So it's
Always know the Wi-Fi password. # 5-word survival strategy.
okay.
Second, eat the booty like groceries. 5-word survival strategy. Trump will be president. # scare somebody in 4 words.
I like
that's pretty good.
Matt Campbell's pretty good. Did
I
you
got
say
s-
eat
I got
the
spooked.
booty like groceries?
I really like Matt Campbell. Eat eat the booty like groceries.
Like,
you're
are we
supposed
talking?
to eat that you're supposed to eat that ass.
Are we talking like asshole, like toss salad style, or are we talking like just biting on it?
Yeah. Yeah, you have to eat. Yeah, you have to eat it like groceries, like you would eat your din din that you buy from the grocery store.
All right, let's quickly move on from this before we discuss everything.
So Isaac also now has 33 followers. He's got 2 more, Johan Johansson or Johan Johansson,
or Johan
Brady
Johansson.
Petrus.
or
Johan Johansson or Smitty Werber Jaegerman Jensen.
What the fuck?
Or, I don't know. So Isaac.
He was number 1.
Yep, he was number 1. Isaac, I hope you're logged into Twitter because you are live tweeting your first tweet right now.
You're live tweeting on video on a podcast.
Pre-recorded.
On Mondays.
Right?
I'm fulfilling my
Also, Isaac,
Your destiny.
yeah.
your duty. So Isaac, I just want to stress to you, you need to do one that isn't directed to somebody, but you need to tweet at Matt Campbell, like at least a small response to him.
Okay, I can do that.
So is that 2 tweets or just one? One in response to Matt Campbell?
2 tweets.
We had.
Tweets.
There's another guy that's following me
What? Who?
right behind me.
Oh God.
Oh God.
What if right as you said that somebody walked into your house?
Got him.
Got him.
Would
No,
you
there's
get
this
freaked
Brady
out?
guy, Brady Petrus. Do you not see
Brady,
that?
I said that.
No, you didn't. We were
I
on
see him. I
Johan.
saw-
He's
I-
invisible.
Yeah, and then I said Johan Johansson and Brady Petrus, and then we went back to Johan.
Okay.
We're
Open
like
your ears. Do you
changing
need some?
the.
All right.
It's
Do you
like
need
the
some, like,
pronunciation
cuteness?
is fluid. It's either Johan or Johan or Johan or Johan.
Johan.
Or don't mess with the Zohan.
So how do I
Gohan?
go about tweeting? All right, here we go. Ready for this? Drum roll.
There's
Yeah.
a big
Okay,
thing
hold
at
on.
the top that says what's happening.
I'm just gonna be.
Look, he's got his mic. He's actually holding his microphone.
Yeah,
I
he
can't
always does
type
that.
like that.
It's okay. You just do your thing.
All right,
let us
so
know.
I'm gonna be.
Let us know when you tweet.
I'm gonna
He's-
be Shinji's dad from Neon Genesis Evangelion for the rest of the podcast.
just
It's gonna be great. Okay, Isaac, you have to narrate to us while you do this because it's gonna be very anticlimactic if we just hear some keyboard strokes and you're like, there it is.
There it is.
I made a tweet. I made a
well, he
preemptive
already
tweet.
did it. Tweets 1. Isaac's first tweet is, "I'm a bleepy bloppy."
Oh!
That's it. That's the whole tweet.
I mean,
think that's racist.
you only get 140 characters, so I had to kind of narrow
Yeah,
my
shorten it. Oh, of course.
narrow my
You
choices
had
down.
more you wanted to say?
Only-
Twitter is such a weird
Only
medium.
Yeah,
140 characters. Holy fuck!
All right, I'll get better.
Okay.
Who's what?
We'll do
what's
it.
your?
We'll hold a second
Okay,
one
we're
until
good.
the end of the episode.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So keep
The
people posted.
response to Matt Campbell. Oh, yeah.
So we'll jump right into it. We've got a couple corrections that we need to address from Monday's episode, last Monday's episode. Nick Frieda, which I never did come up with a nickname for, which I will actually do by the end of this episode.
Well, I kind of like
Nick Frieda
Frito-Lay.
Jumped back at us.
Alessio said Frito-Lay last week, so.
Oh,
He
that's
did.
Yeah, we
I
shot that one
might
down
wind up just
immediately.
going with that one because Nikki Free, somebody objects to that one.
Oh,
that we
yeah,
happen
I
to have on the
totally.
episode.
Okay, I'm the bad guy here. Okay, what the fuck?
just get up and leave on video.
No, but Nick Frieda came at us and said, the triangle button actually doesn't work on the scientist, just guards that like you may have bumped. So if you bump a guard and he's like, "Hey, are you bad?" You can do your old cool guy glasses push.
They're like, you're too cool for us.
I don't know if that's
man.
100% true, though. Because when I was playing through, I was like in a corner, and a scientist was like walking up to me, and he goes, "Hey," and I just do this like nonstop.
It's like, no, you trust me. I'm looking. Stop,
Leave me
stop,
alone.
stop.
And he left me alone. So I mean, I don't know if that was coincidence or whatnot, but it worked for me.
Maybe there's like a timing. It's like a fighting game input. You gotta input it on like the 35th. Quarter circle triangle. Hadouken. Instead of Instead of
Downright
Hadouken.
fierce Hadouken.
You gotta hold back for like a beat and a half, and then you press forward triangle really fast, and you just lunge at him.
Snake does a Shoryuken.
If you hold down,
He gets up in the ceiling.
Yep.
if you hold down triangle and circle at the same time, you do a grab attack.
Do you really?
Fuck no.
Fuck no! What? Are you stupid? Jesus.
Which one was the
I would've
joke?
believed
Okay.
you.
And then I also want to throw some beef at somebody right now. TJ Wark has been missing for fucking 2 weeks.
He got kidnapped,
off our
man.
Slack channel. He did get kidnapped. And this motherfucker wants to throw shade immediately.
Oh, immediately. It was savage.
Oh, it was savage. The dispose button is literally bigger on the menu than the eat button. Addressing the fact that I didn't see the dispose button and ate the rotten food. I tell you what, the buttons are the exact same size. The dispose button is just bigger by virtue of the fact
It's
that
because
the
it
word is
is.
longer.
It's because
The
it
word
is
is longer.
Sam. It's because it is Sam.
I don't control I tell you what, I live in a consistent state of exhaustion. All right, and I don't control what my eyes see sometimes.
Amen.
All right, so I'm just gonna look at my balloon fingers right now. This is weird.
All right, let's not be
Look at how big it
distracted.
is.
Let's not be distracted by the new technology that we're utilizing on the show, guys. Okay.
You mean video technology?
Yes. Okay, so I'll hit.
So I apologize for not seeing the dispose button. That was my bad. But I'm also going to counter by saying that I'm not a smart man. So thank you, TJ. We missed you. Truly.
Well,
we love you, man. We're so glad you're back.
to piggyback off of that, I just want to
You're
100.
my eye.
To piggyback off of that, I 100% want to say that due to us using video and me being in a hotel room, there's going to be a lot of delay, and so we're going to accidentally talk over each other. AKA, I'm going to get steamrolled every
Like
time
right
I
now?
open my mouth, like right now. Anyway, just with that preface happening, this isn't going to be always and forever. I'm recording on a backup microphone, and I'm recording in a hotel room. So, and it's only because I'm traveling for work. This isn't what I normally do. Anyway,
Should we all introduce our
check out our
spaces?
houses behind
You see
us.
that?
I'm
That's
recording.
that's a door.
I'm recording with a top of the line microphone,
Yep.
and I'm recording in my bedroom on my bed with pictures of my friends in the background.
Check this out. This is what a microphone looks like, you guys. It's
That-
so big and circle.
All right.
Hey, Alessio, did you want to talk about what Zach was trying to say? What Zach said to us about cigarettes?
Zach DeTroach. Okay.
the Trodeo.
So Zach
Detrotio?
DeTrocio said.
Detrocchio.
That's so wrong.
I know it's DeTrocio.
So
Come on,
bad.
guys. I'm Italian. I know I'm joking. Okay.
Detrocchio.
Mamma mia.
So
My name is.
with our speculation about what the fuck was going on whenever Snake's health gauge grew in MGS1, Zach actually said, "Isn't Snake taking a puff of his cigarette when he beats a boss in Metal Gear Solid 1, which extends his health?" And so I did some research, and there are a lot of fucking theories out there, man. Like, a lot of people are saying that like Snake's eating a ration, so he's putting his hand up to his mouth, and that speculation comes from the fact that Snake apparently gets a free ration every time you beat a boss. And then Snake,
Is that true?
yeah, apparently, I don't know, I didn't
Yeah.
notice, but number two is that everybody's saying that since Snake is being brought back in from retirement, that the gauge represents him getting back into the swing of things, which I thought was
So his
actually
pops
kind of
is
neat.
calling and being like, I'm so much better at this shit. Yeah.
He's like,
I'm a good guy. I know.
I am the good at it.
he's
I'm a sneaky man.
out of practice Snake is better than a fully practiced Vulcan Raven. But anyway, and then the other thing was that people are like, dog, he's just wiping his face off from busting ass so much. So yeah, cool. Hey Nick, do you want to talk about other Nick and what he said with his article?
We've got so many other Nicks at this point. We
We have a whole
three.
collection of Nicks.
But
And Nick Reed. We haven't heard from Nick Reed in a while. We miss him too.
are we talking about the Grunin explanation?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Nick Frieda in the Slack channel linked us to an article from Legends of Localization, which I'm pretty sure they just do all like localization stuff. They just talk about the localization of a bunch of Japanese games, and it talked about Granen's explanation of the Metal Gear name. It was explaining how the whole Granen thing was almost as wonky and badly translated in Japanese, or badly said in Japanese. Almost.
It like certain wordings. I'll read it through it. So the English version goes like this: Granen says, "Yes, a walking tank, a robot. Are you familiar with the theory of the missing link between apes and humans? Well, this technology will be the missing link between infantry and artillery, a kind of Metal Gear, if you will." And that doesn't make any fucking sense whatsoever. So in the Japanese version, he says, "A walking tank, a robot. Have you heard of the theory of an evolutionary missing link between apes and humans? Well, this technology will be a kind of gear that links foot soldiers and weaponry. A gear literally made of metal.
Yeah.
A great gear of metal that will usher in an evolution of weaponry of revolutionary proportions." And Snake goes, "A Metal Gear," but in Japanese.
Yeah. And, like, one thing that they noted in the article that I think is actually kind of neat is that when Granen is explaining it, he says the words metal and gear in Japanese, but then when Snake says it, he says Metal Gear, and so, like, he says it in English to explain the name, because it's still in English and Japanese, you know.
Huh. No, that's interesting. But yeah, so I thought it was
Yeah.
a super cool article, and we are going to link it in the show notes. So, sweet. Isaac, do you want to tackle the final
Actually,
corrections?
looking back at the English version in like written down format, it actually makes more sense than spoken.
The English version?
Yeah.
I don't think it makes any sense at all.
I like the Japanese version. That makes a lot of sense.
The Japanese version makes more sense, but the English version, he says a kind of Metal Gear, if you will. He's not saying Metal Gears and that's the name of the thing.
Yeah.
He's saying it is a Metal Gear, a figurative Metal Gear that links infantry and artillery. I think the Japanese version is explained better.
Why couldn't they just say a kind of, or a gear made of metal? Like
Why can't they just say
Like
what
they
Sam
did
just
in
said?
Japanese.
I don't know. Why don't they just say so it's this technology will be the missing link between infantry and artillery, a kind of Metal Gear, like the game.
Like video games. Do you like video games?
Snake,
Have you
do you
ever
like
played-
movies?
Have you ever played an video game before?
Isaac, can you talk us about? Yes. Can you talk to us about the West Pomeroy
I thought we were doing a break.
correction, please?
Yes.
Zoom back up.
This is going so good.
This is going
I
to be an
love
editing
this.
nightmare.
Good luck. All right.
So
Wes. Yes.
Go ahead. You're fine.
Yes, Pomeroy.
So Wes Pomeroy tells us you should really fight the end in true sniper fashion to do it right. Meaning we shouldn't be tracking the end during the boss battle, which I don't know. I hate sniping battles, number one. I suck at sniping, and I really like the tracking on it, so call me a cheat.
Yeah, it's like the opposite of how Isaac likes it. Maybe Wes was just had it out for opposite for Isaac, and it's just like, oh, you like doing it this way? Oh, well, that's not the right way to do it. Sorry, that was mean.
It would be like
To our listeners.
Wow.
We love you.
Wow.
it would be like the sniper wolf
Why you
battle
gotta?
for me all over
Such a
again.
mean person.
Well, my response on the Slack was, "Hey, that sounds like Enemy at the Gates. That's fun." And then I remembered that I actually did that way back when, and it actually is pretty fun. And then we have a story from a listener later on that is actually pretty fucking crazy. So
Was the playing the end, beating the end like a sniper battle? Was that hard or was it?
I actually thought it was easier, to be completely honest.
really?
Like I didn't think it was as tense, because for me, doing the crazy sneaky mode was super tense, because I would be like, oh, I think I see him, and then I would get like super creepy sneaky about it, and then I would hear like a no you don't, and then get shot in the back of the head, and I would be like, are you fucking what? Like, so I don't know. I different strokes for different folks, I guess. Sam, do you have a preference?
I feel like I'm not good enough at sniping things in general to do something like that.
Not a skill most of us possess.
Yeah.
In real life, in general, just general sniping ability.
You weren't born as a sharpshooter?
No.
Sweet.
You mean
So-
you don't have
Surprisingly.
eyes?
You
that
have
can
no eyes?
see in two directions.
No ice?
No eyes?
I'll take a medium
Sam,
Baja
why are you
Blast, no
crying?
eyes, please.
Actually, you may actually have to ask Taco Bell to hold the eyes, honestly.
They might put some human eyeballs in your drink, and that would just ruin your day.
Just go if you're worried about eyes, don't go to Taco Bell. Just go to your local gas station and buy a bottle of Baja Blast. It's decision time, people. You got to vote between Baja Blast and Pitch Black.
I'm
We're not
gonna kill
even being
myself.
sponsored right now.
Yeah, we're not even- what are
You have to
what are you-
go.
what are you
The
doing,
one that
Sam?
loses goes away forever, and we have to ensure Baja Blast stays in stores.
I wish that's how American Idol worked. The one who loses goes away forever.
They're exiled from.
So before we get to the iTunes reviews, guys, just want you guys to know that the video will have some deleted shit that is definitely not going to be in this podcast. So if you want the full extended director's cut, you need to go to the YouTube channel. All right. Anyway, so iTunes reviews. We're in iTunes reviews. Sam, do you want to do U.S. and then we can give the Canadian ones to Isaac?
Canadian?
Yeah. Canadian.
Canada.
So we got 3 new iTunes reviews in the US. The first one's from Gibby Gibber. Okay. Said some really nice stuff about us. Gave us 5 out of 5 stars. Asked if we will do this with another series. And speculates that Metal Gear Solid is the only one that you could do this with. And then asks us if we'll start a Metal Gear Solid 5 podcast.
There's a lot of layers here.
A lot of
All
layers.
right, peel back.
So to start with, flip it back.
Yep.
Ask if we will do this with another series. I want to. I would be all on for a Silent Hill version of this podcast.
I kind of would want to do one too, yeah.
And I would be fucking on top of all over a Kingdom Hearts style
Yes.
podcast.
I will throw this out there.
So-
If we do a spooky Silent Hill one, it's going to be interesting because Isaac doesn't play spook games.
I know.
I don't play spook games either.
I'm going to hate it, but then I'll love it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Nick, what do you think?
What, a spooky Silent Hill version?
Yeah.
Dude, that would be sick. I haven't never played the Silent Hill games, though, so that's a bad thing.
Then you have
Play
to play
along.
You
along
can
with
play
us.
them
All right.
with
anyway.
Yeah,
us.
play along with the show!
Then
Surprise.
speculates that
What's the second layer?
Metal Gear Solid is the only one. Speculates that Metal Gear Solid is the only one you can do this with. False.
Well, yeah, we already discussed that. Yeah. See answer
next
one.
layer.
There's a Dark Souls podcast version of this that is not by us.
That was inspired by that. This was inspired by that, not the other way around.
No, we inspired them. All right, you guys, not me. I
Yeah,
claim
from the future.
Actually, no, I made this podcast. I
Whoa,
made
whoa.
this podcast.
Whoa, whoa.
Nick is very
We paid
animated.
for your house.
Come at me, bro.
We paid
Come
for
at me,
your
bro.
house.
Come
We
at
paid
me,
for your
bro.
house.
Come at me, bro.
So I don't think the Metal Gear Solid is the only one you can do this with. There's a lot of like long running game series.
Fuck,
That
you
we
could
could
do it
probably
with
do
Zelda.
this
Zelda would be the shit.
If somebody did
Oh,
this with
God.
Halo, I would actively become a podcast terrorist, I think.
Podcast, not Halo. What about Call of Duty?
I'd become Pod Qaeda.
God, just remember, no Russian. And then ask if we'll start a Metal Gear Solid 5 podcast. I'm just skipping over your reaction because I know what it is.
Isn't that what this is?
Let's start a whole
so-
whole series just for that one game. You with me, guys?
I don't know how much we could say about that game after we're done playing it. Mind you, we're going to be playing it for a while because of how large it is. But I don't know if completely dedicated Metal Gear Solid 5 podcast would be a good idea. I don't know. You guys tell us. What do you think about that idea?
Yeah,
It's
tell us.
very big, yeah. Maybe, well, I mean, because, like, if once you get to Metal Gear Solid 5, there probably won't be much left with this podcast, so wouldn't that essentially be what it is?
That's true.
I suppose.
Depends on if they announce anything. In the 3 years it takes
well,
us
yeah,
to
but
get
why
there.
would you skip to Metal Gear 6?
That's true.
Hey, Alessio,
So
What's up?
would you replay through MGS5 when we get to
Yeah,
it?
yeah, I'm gonna play it again.
Really?
I have to. I have to.
Grit your teeth and
It's just really long.
Have to.
I should have just taken notes this time and
Yeah.
then just not had to do it again.
Don't have to relive the fear and the anger.
God
and
damn
the
it.
sorrow. The joy!
Oh yeah. All right, Sam, what's the next one, dude?
the next one is from Streets FKFB.
Can I take a stab at what that means?
Okay, go ahead.
Streets fuck Facebook.
That's the exact same thing I was going to say.
Streets for kids
All
for
right.
Facebook.
Streets for kids. Fuck
for
books.
Facebook. Streets fuck Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg says.
Mark Zuckerberg thinks it's like the creator of fucking Ghibli. Facebook was a mistake.
Aw.
Anime was a mistake.
That's true.
Wait, did Miyazaki say that Ghibli was a mistake?
No, I think it's like an out of context quote and turned into a meme where it's like Miyazaki's just like anime was a mistake.
That's amazing.
Isaac,
Huh?
as an Asian person, how do you feel about that?
It's like,
anime
what?
as it was a mistake.
Yeah.
All right, you're gonna stereotype me, but I was never really. I was over on this side.
On his side?
So you're gonna stereotype me, but I was over
Yeah.
here. So
Okay.
I was
Okay.
never really into anime. I
Until
appreciate
this
it.
kid came along.
Yeah. So I
made Isaac
I
watch a bunch of
appreciate it
anime
for
one
what it
summer.
is. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, Streets fuck Facebook says he's been playing since the Pizza Hut demo disc days. Fuck yeah, dude.
Love it.
And has been playing along with us. Is caught up and is going to finish Metal Gear Solid 3 this weekend. Fuck yeah, Streets. I love that demo disc. That's how I started playing the series.
Yeah, me too, man. Tony Hawk Pro Skater and Metal Gear on the same Pizza Hut demo disc equals entertainment
Yes,
forever.
sir. Yes, sir. So our next one is from Chris Pure 724, who has been interacting with us. Chris Pure, awesome guy.
Is that the
Longtime
Twitter
fan.
boy? The Twitter man?
Yeah, Twitter man. He was on Twitter. He's been
He
twittering.
was on.
He
He was
tweets.
on Twitter. What does that mean?
He tweets.
He
He
is
tweets
Twitter.
us
Oh.
sometimes. Yes.
He's the human
Pure.
personification of Twitter.
Chris
Continue.
Pure is a longtime fan. Views the show. He views the show as a way for him to discuss the games with someone else. Called us the best Metal Gear Solid podcast out there,
Thanks, bro.
which is fantastic.
Fantastic. Though I will say I did get very, as I was reading through the iTunes reviews, compiling the notes, I legit got teary-eyed whenever I read that last one.
Oh, was that you?
Aw.
Yeah, I wrote that note.
Oh, I thought.
I got quite emotional.
I was like, why would Chris Pure say that? That's a little weird.
I got
But okay.
teary-eyed. Isaac, will you tell us about the Canadian responses?
Sure. We have a response from Still No Responses. And this is what they had to say.
That was great, Isaac. Good job.
Thanks. Still no responses. Thanks.
What's going on, Canada?
So,
Are we not coming
so
to Canada?
Isaac,
Yes.
so Alessio posted this in the notes. He was perusing through iTunes for responses, and he was checking the Malaysian flag, and it looks like an American flag.
Yeah,
Does
what's up
it?
with that? What's up with that?
Yes,
I
apparently.
actually have no idea what it looks like. What does it look like?
It looks like
Like an American flag.
Well, no, it's like American white and red stripes, and then there's like the blue corner in the left, top left, and it has like a sun or something in it.
Oh, okay.
What's up with that?
I have no idea. Do you want me to read it out for you guys? What
it totally
Wikipedia
does look like
says?
it too.
It's weird. What does it say?
So it it has 14 alternating red and white stripes representing the equal status in the Federation of the 13 member states and the federal government. And then there's a crescent moon and a 14-point star in the upper left-hand corner. 14. The star represents the unity between these 14 entities. Interesting. And the crescent represents Islam, the country's official religion.
I didn't know Malaysia was Islamic.
Let's
cool.
all ponder.
Anyway,
You learn days.
On that note, real quick,
Learning brand new things with Isaac Lim.
on that note, I'm just gonna reel us in, guys. I apologize. I feel like the video chat has made us extremely ADD this episode, so please bear with us as
Certainly
we
has.
get over the shiny new toy. But I will say that essentially, so we were going through reviews and stuff like that, looking at different countries that typically have given us iTunes reviews, and Australia had none. And what's funny is Canada has a lot of activity as far as like the popularity on the episodes, but there's no Canadian responses. So if you guys are Canadian, or if you're Australian, or if you're from the UK or any English-speaking country, please leave us an iTunes rating and review, and that is it. We'll keep moving with our show notes here.
Now, what I will tell you is that Nick did not any of the Nicks we've spoken about this episode, but Nick Reed, right? Nick Reed left us a review in Australia.
Yeah, but I think that's an old review, right?
It is an old one,
Yeah.
but he's our only one, so
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah.
need more Australians.
He's our only Aussie.
We need more Australasians.
Australasians.
No. My uncle was telling me about that one time. He was talking about like Australia is like used to be called like Australasia. Australasia. God, what is it? Hold on.
Australazers.
Australasia. Australasia comprises Australia, New Zealand, the island of New Guinea. So Australasia is that entire area, but Australia is the country continent.
That makes sense.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Nick, do you want to
So-
tackle TJ Work's email?
Is it
Nick,
just
get us
the
started.
bulleted list over here?
Yeah, buddy. Just hit it. It's in
Yes.
quotes.
All right, TJ Ward via email. Number 1, Zachary's snake impression is dead on.
Let's hear it.
Now, I've got a problem with that one.
Not Zach. Isaac, not.
Oh, I was
Not me.
for some reason I was
He's
thinking
not
Nick
complimenting me.
because
'Cause
I
I'm
complimented you last week.
yeah.
Thank you, Isaac. I appreciate it.
You mean Sam?
Crap battle! OMG, that was awesome.
Thanks, TJ. Isaac, do you want to hit us with the next email?
Yeah, I sure will. This one comes from a liquid, a metal Mike,
Element.
via an email. LMM. He sent us info on the feature film,
The Metal
stating
Gear
that it's
Solid
not.
feature
What
film.
feature film is this?
The Metal Gear Solid.
The Metal
feature
Gear
film.
Solid one.
There's a middle. Am I out of the loop? Do I?
Yeah,
not?
there was.
Just-
Yeah,
It's in
I don't
production.
think I remember that being discussed
Oh.
ever.
See, that's really cool. I didn't know that. Anyway.
Yeah.
Sent us info on the Metal Gear Solid movie, stating that it's not dead. Though there's no date on the article, this may be old news. Cinema Blend reports that Jay Basu is writing the film. Sony Pictures is obviously distributing. Jordan Roberts, Kings of Summer. That was a pretty good movie, actually. Is directing.
It was.
And Ari Arad and Michael DeLuca are producing. That's a lot of names.
Yeah, man. There's some people attached to that shit. Actually sounds pretty legit. I'm actually kind of, well, I mean, obviously now with Konami and Kojima splitting, it makes sense, but I was actually kind of surprised that there is no Kojima affiliation going on or anything like that.
Yeah, that's
maybe
kinda
maybe
weird.
this is current now because he's not involved because he's split.
That makes sense.
Well, he's working for Sony now, isn't he?
Yeah, because they got him in the place, like PlayStation and Sony have him like on under their thumb, quote unquote.
But Sony doesn't own Metal Gear though. Is the thing.
That's true.
Yeah,
he
that's the
wouldn't-
problem.
So despite everything, he wouldn't have anything to do with it because he's not part of Konami anymore.
Well, but that being
Yeah.
said, none of these people are part of Konami that are working on the film. It's a Sony Pictures film, so if they want, they can hire whoever the fuck they want.
But that could be part of his no. What do you call it?
Oh, non-compete.
No, non-compete contract.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You know,
God damn.
I know.
Well, cool.
Damn.
I'll read my first response here. So, Eric Pascarelli via Facebook said, "I have played Metal Gear Solid 1 through 5, but I've never played Metal Gear 1 and 2. Should I go back and play those? I think it's in my HD collection." And so we did reply, kind of telling him that he should go back and play those. But I wanted to kind of bring it up on the show to see what you guys thought, and specifically Nick. I have no idea what your thoughts are on the original games. So if I was coming to you as a new fan and I'd never played the OG games, what would you tell me?
I've only played the NES version of the original Metal Gear, so I don't have much of a frame of reference.
Are you gonna play along with us when we get to those?
Yeah, probably. I'll play the NES. I'll play the NES version while you guys play the actual version, and I'll fall asleep the whole time.
Isn't
Oh,
the NES?
Yay.
does the MGS3 on 3DS have the originals packed in as well, or no?
Nah,
Oh, that sucks.
that would be too good to be true.
That's true.
They should have packed it with the NES version too. Oh, that would have been sweet.
Yeah, that's true. Sam, what did you think of the
Mark,
of the response?
For Eric,
Yeah.
Yes.
I responded to him initially, and I told him that I think that I've never actually played Metal Gear 2. I've played Metal Gear 1, and I think as a fan of the series, I think you should at least give it a shot. I'm also looking forward to playing Metal Gear 2 because I've heard that Metal Gear 2 is pretty much a better version of Metal Gear 1. So
Yeah. It's also like a demake of MGS 1, so it's like if you want to play Metal Gear Solid 1 as a 16-bit game, that's pretty much what it is.
That sounds really hard.
I want to
It's
play.
not
I
gonna
want
lie.
to fight Shotgunner.
Oh yeah.
Shoot Gunner.
But yeah, so it's pretty good. It'll be fun. We'll get to it. It's canonically referred to as the Metal Gear Saga, like the old games are, at least in like the way that Metal Gear Acid refers to the older games, and some of the other games they refer to them as the Metal Gear Saga. So cool. Sam, do you want to round us off by? Well, actually, we got two more. Do you want to?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about old DJ PP?
Don't call it. Don't
Mr.
call
DJ
him that.
DJSP.
DJ DJ Sean P. We had a Facebook shout on
P. Shawnee P.
children.
Why is that so
Children.
Baby, I'm a widow baby. I'm a sexy widow baby.
I'm a sexy widow baby. Say it. I'm a sexy widow baby.
I'm a sexy widow baby.
God
Somebody,
damn, Brian.
I have video. No, dude, I found a video on YouTube of like somebody actually went up to Paul Eiding and David Hayter and got them to say that.
And made them say it, yeah.
yeah.
For Alessio and Isaac, I don't know if you know what that is. It's a Game Grumps thing.
Oh, that's right.
Apparently, yeah. I'm a sexy widow baby. Anyway,
I'm a
right.
sexy
we got
baby.
a shout on Facebook from Sean Prasad, DJ Sean P.
Sean P.
Wanted to say that he loves the show. So thank you, man.
You crazy for this one, Sean?
Appreciate it. You crazy for this one? You boy. God, I referenced Jay-Z. I have to say the N-word now.
I have to. Well,
Hey, you on that
I'm not
lemonade.
good to.
Isaac,
I'm
close
not
us out.
going to do that.
Close us out, Isaac.
Well, it's been fun. I'll
no,
see
I
you
mean,
guys.
No.
read the last message.
we have another message.
All right, we got one more. We got one more. Coming over there from
dude, that nickname is
the
on point.
OC. This is
Thanks.
Tony
Tony Wiz Khalifa.
Khalifa.
Tony Wiz Khalifa.
We the
That's
best.
your nickname. I saw your name, and as soon as I saw the message, I was like, "This dude's nickname is Wiz. That's Wiz Khalifa right there."
It's his what is his
The
last
original
name?
Wiz.
Is it
Khalifa.
really Khalifa?
Yes,
Okay.
it's Cali. Yeah, it's
right.
Khalifa.
I thought it was Khalif. Maybe it's Khalifa.
Fuck it, Wiz Khalifa. Tony Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa.
What's up,
Fuck
Tony?
it,
I'm down with that. All right, Tony.
Isaac.
He goes, "Hey, love the show. I just had to share my favorite memory of playing MGS3 in the end battle. My cousin Eric, who was also my neighbor, odd.
Cool.
We were we would play a lot of games together. I had already played through the game and was eager to see his reaction to the end battle. There was a moment I noticed he was looking through the scope, and I had a feeling the end was going to sneak up behind him. I kept going, oh my God, where is he? To freak him out. Of course, he got out of scope view. And the end was right behind him, gun at his head. Eric let out the loudest, most hilarious scream I had ever heard. I died laughing, and we still laugh about it to this day. Great memories. Thanks.
That's awesome. I love that story.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
hilarious.
We responded back to him, and then he responded back to us talking about how like weird it is hearing the end breathing during the fight.
Is that like when he's out of breath and he's just like standing there, or just in general?
No, you can hear, like, even if you're not doing the sniper battle stuff, if you're like kind of in first person looking for him, you can kind of like hear him just like.
It's weird.
It's really
fucking
creepy.
weird. Now, Isaac, can you go back and reread that message, but do it in the rap style of Wiz Khalifa?
Okay, then.
Is he the one? Does he rap? Is he one? Does he rap? Is he the one?
No,
Is he the rap man?
he's a businessman.
Rap like a businessman,
He
Isaac.
practices musical law.
Is Wiz Khalifa the man? I can't. There was a hook in my head that I pretty much think is him, but I can't even think about it right now.
I don't listen to him, so I don't. Let's go look him.
There's
He's the one
one
who-
song.
he's the
There's
one who
one
did that.
song of his.
He's the one who did that really sad song for Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, but there's another song of his that it's super.
Oh, he
it
looks-
was super trendy for a second.
He looks kind of creepy.
He's got like tattoos on his
Yeah, he's
face,
got
and he
ta-
smokes.
yeah.
He smokes. He smokes the dankest. He smokes the dankest Kush. The
Oh, he
dankest
does the
OG
I go
Kush.
hard in the motherfucking paint. The I go hard. I go hard.
fuck-
you know
man.
what I'm talking
I don't know. I know the song, but I don't know if that's him or not.
about? Oh, okay.
Probably though. That sounds like something that he would do as a man, as a rap man.
As a man of
He's
Little
rap.
rap boy. Little rap boy.
He's got a song called "Bake Sale."
Oh shit!
He
Wait,
is-
that's like the
he goes
that's like
to
the cool
bake sales
kids
to
EP.
sell cookies. He is a good rap boy.
He is a good rap boy.
Oh, these aren't
It's a
these
rap
aren't the
scout.
cookies you're looking for.
Word.
He goes.
Okay,
He makes
cool.
good rap boy. Cool kids EP. God damn it. Oh man.
Well, that's
So
actually
those were
really
our
good. That's
responses.
a really cool kids EP. It's called Bake Sale. It's really good. Isaac, have you heard it?
I'm listening to it right now.
It's good. Okay. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, so that was our side up for this week. Hopefully that was a little bit more on point with source material than previous weeks. But I know that we kind of got off topic a little bit, but it's whatever. It's a fucking side up.
So here's the thing about the side ups. We want to stay on topic as best as we can, and this is kind of our license to goof around, but we can't stay on topic with the show if you don't give us responses.
Yeah.
So email us, catch us on Facebook, either in the comment section or in a message. You can review us on iTunes, all countries. I'm looking at you, Canada.
Yeah, I mean it's easy
Don't-
stuff. It's easy stuff, and
Yeah, Canada.
and yeah. So I don't know. I mean, Sam, we're gonna essentially let them know where they can go to find us. So why don't
seriously.
Why don't
So-
let's hit it up.
Yeah. So our social media is thus. You can go to facebook.com/Metal Gear Mondays and send us a message or comment there. You can also tweet our Twitter at GeekTimePod, or you can tweet any of us individually, except for Isaac because he's probably not going to respond to you.
Me.
Yeah, we got
I
a couple.
tweeted you. I
We
tweeted
got a couple
you just now.
tweets of his to read
Let's-
here at the end.
Okay.
Yeah. You can tweet me at SamRightDPS. You can tweet Alessio at AC Summerfield. You can tweet Isaac at Doesn't Have a Twit.
Put it right here.
You can't. I guess you can tweet Nick at put it right here. Do one right here. You should put our Twitter handles over our faces.
God damn it, guys! You gave me cue it here. Now you're giving me edit it here's.
I didn't say do it. I said
Barry.
I didn't say do it. I said you should.
I'm just not going to, so you look really dumb.
No, dude, it wouldn't make Sam look dumb. It would just make Alessio look like a dick.
That's true.
Yeah, that too. And Nick, I guess you can tweet at Mad Bad Book Club. Is that the handle for that?
Yes, sir.
Do that. You can also find this show and the rest of our shows on geekti.me, where we upload all of our shows. You can also go to soundcloud.com/geektimepod. You can find all of our shows there. Oftentimes, you can find our shows there before they're on the website for secret reasons.
Whoops.
Whoops. Alyssa, do you want to talk to them about opportunities of assistance?
Opportunities of assistance. Why, yes. So you can hit us up on the El Patreon. Is that how it's pronounced? El Patrino?
Yes.
El
Patron.
Yeah.
Take a shot at Patron.
Yeah, you can take a shot of Patreon and be a good neighbor. And
Patreon ice.
Yeah, if you
like
like
State Farm, be like State Farm.
God damn it! I didn't mean to say that. But if you want to help out the show, if you enjoy the show, especially as we roll out some video content, as things get bigger and better, and I swear to God, I won't be in a hotel all the time, so it won't be this goofy. Anyway, you can hit us up on Patreon. As little as $1 a month gets you access to our Slack channel, where we talk about some really cool shit. And we are going to have some other stuff at different. Well, we currently have other things at different tiers that you can opt into, like some really cool stuff. And that's just going to keep getting bigger and better. And likewise, you can go to geekti.me, the website, click the donate button up in the top right, and you can use our Amazon affiliate link. So if you're going to buy anything on Amazon, if you just do it through our affiliate link, it costs you no extra money, but we get a kickback, and it helps us be able to afford better things to make the shows better. Other than that, there's also a t-shirt shop that you can get to from our website. It's what's the actual URL, Sam?
The actual URL is geektime.spreadshirt.com, but we also have a link next to the donate link on the website too.
Cool. And there's some really cool shirts, and we're gonna have some more cool shirts soon.
I got one on the way. I'm pretty excited for it. Honestly, I got the geekti.me one, but like in green.
Oh,
ooh,
sweet,
right?
Fancy.
I'm also going to plug Nick's show, Mad Bad Book Club, because it's fucking hilarious, and I've been listening to it while driving all around North Carolina like a dumbass.
Dude, I don't want to make you crash. We're so funny. You'd laugh so hard you drive off the
good,
road.
Though, but seriously, check it out, guys. It's,
I'm worried about
really
you,
is,
Alessio.
What? I was just going to say, it's Mystery Science Theater 3000, but with fan fiction. It's wonderful.
And I'm also going to present to you, if you like Mystery Science Theater 3000-ish stuff and you also want to hear about anime, we have a show called Toast on the network that I do with my buddy Kevin, and it's 10 different kinds of ridiculous.
But anime was a mistake.
Listen to that too.
Only 10?
I know. Anime was a mistake. No, we've been watching a bunch of stuff. I don't even know what tomorrow's episode's going to be because I'm just whatever right now.
I like anime.
I haven't edited. Whoa, Isaac! Way to be an Asian.
Isaac, can you read us? Can you read us your super secret Matt Campbell response tweet?
Oh, I didn't reply to him.
Oh, I thought you did. Well, you should do it right now.
Yeah,
read
dude,
it out
we're
loud.
doing it live.
You do it. Do it right now as we. Whoa, Pitch Black does not suck, Isaac.
Can you just stop with the Pitch Black?
No, Isaac tweeted Pitch Black sucks, # Baja Blast for life.
I saw that too a while ago. Isaac in the Skype chat was all
so really quick,
and I was like,
and then you could also cut this out and put it as a video exclusive thing. I didn't realize, I forgot we talked about that, and I thought you were talking about the movie Pitch Black with Vin Diesel, and I got really mad because I love Pitch Black. It's so good.
I do like Pitch Black actually. Holy crap, man.
Okay.
So
hold.
Isaac, yeah, everybody hold.
Isaac,
Yeah.
tweet your reply to Metal Gear Mike.
Matt Campbell. It's not Liquid Metal Mike.
You guys can keep
I know. I said Metal Gear Mike. I combined them
talking.
because of the picture.
Liquid Metal Gear Campbell.
Yeah, Liquid Metal Gear Campbell. Type your response to Matt Campbell, and you can follow Matt Campbell at @MattCampbell_MGS in case you wanted to do that.
For everybody following along at home, I just need you to know that Isaac told us to continue to talk so that he could wipe his palms on his tank top and then begin typing. He's got serious business to do. Guys, keep talking.
It's time for tippy typey times.
Can you talk me off?
Time for titty bye byes. Time for titty bye bye.
So
We're gonna type with our tits.
this one's not going to be
Gross.
very interesting. I'm sorry, guys.
What does it say?
God damn it, Isaac.
I'm sorry. I'm not original. I don't.
Just say like
Twitter.
Move Macon.
Did you steal somebody else's tweet? Like, I don't understand.
At @MattCampbell_MGS in all capital letters. Is this what you wanted? Good job, Isaac.
All
That's
right.
my favorite Linkin Park lyric.
Good job, Mr. Yep.
I'm just kidding.
So, Isaac,
Crawling.
we started. Isaac has 3 tweets and 33 followers. If you take those, put them together,
Yeah, bump it up.
and times it by 2, it's 666. The devil.
Oh my God, Isaac. Are
Also-
you the devil?
There's like drinking monster and energy drink. Bottoms up. It's the devil.
Oh yeah, that was the dumbest thing in the world.
Oh my god.
Bottoms up.
I'm gonna send you a link to that video. You need to put it in the show notes because it's the greatest thing in the fucking world.
All
It's this woman explaining how Monster Energy is like a demonic energy drink and it's of Satan, despite the fact that like they did that iconography and imagery on purpose because of that reason. It's a huge thing. Just
That's awesome.
Drink up, it's the devil.
drink up. It's the devil.
Drink up. It's just a box.